Here at the head coach of the Cavaliers, Jamie Cluesman. Coach, it's been a wild month. You've not played since December 2nd. Back in action tomorrow against Mars Hill. Your impressions of the Lions who bring in the nation's leading scorer and the nation's leading rebounder, and it's the same player.
Yeah, she, Marshall, very talented player. We'll definitely have our hands full with her. If we can hold her below her averages, but not let anyone else have like a career night on us. I like her chances, but again, we haven't played in so long that I think tomorrow's more going to be about us versus them. We just have to go out there, knock the rust off and get back into the flow of things.
Coach, before things shut down, your team faced some COVID protocols, and then obviously we had the holiday break. You guys were on fire offensively, top 5 nationally in scoring, shooting the ball extremely well. How have you kept your offense fresh, as you said, not being rusty here during this long layoff?
Just getting a lot of reps in. When we came back, we did some 2-a-days. One of our practices was strictly just be shooting. So we got a lot of reps in, trying to get our legs back under us. A lot of our players, and it's across the board, they go home for break and a lot of gyms are closed. They can't get into their high school gyms like they normally can. They can't get into a fitness center. So, early on, it was just about getting our legs back and, getting back to shooting while we were tired. But, we've done what we can do. And, like I said, it's just going to take a game or two to get us back in the rhythm of things. But hopefully we can pick up where we left off.
I actually thought there toward the end we were improving defensively. I still thought we had some difficulties rebounding the basketball. And you look at some of our defensive numbers, it shows we're giving up more points than maybe what the field goal percentage would equate to simply because of rebounding. What have you guys done rebounding-wise here to try to improve in that area?
Just stressing the importance of it every day. We're trying to get our guards to do a little bit better job of just crashing. Maybe not necessarily get the rebound, but just make the defense continue to react. And then on the defensive boards, just being in position if the ball gets tipped around. It's one of those things where you can drill it and drill it and drill it, but until you get into a live situation, it's hard to mimic it. But, it has been a focus point on our end as coaches, and hopefully things will start turning around and maybe we may have to play 2 bigs more than I like to, but if we got to do that to get rebounds and limit second chance opportunities, that's what we'll do.
Your team's been extremely balanced offensively scoring. I think we have 5 or 6 kids averaging 8-9 points a game. How big of a benefit has that been to your team to where there's not just one player that you're relying on to come out and score 20-25 points a game? It's been pretty even across the board.
Yeah, we have a very unselfish team. And I think, honestly, that's kind of what has been hard for other teams to defend us because we have so many weapons. And it's not like we solely focus on one player. At any given moment, someone different can lead us in scoring. It's the most well-balanced team I've ever been a part of when it comes to the offensive end of things. But like you said earlier, our defense has to continue to improve because we can't continue to give up as many points as we're giving up.
You kind of led into where I was going with my next question. As a former point guard, you just have to smile from ear to ear when you look at our assist numbers this point in the season. And as you stated, it's not just one person sharing the basketball either.
Yeah, it's fun to watch. When we share the ball, sometimes I feel like we can put on an offensive clinic. And, that's kind of been the biggest thing that I've heard from outsiders, whether it be other coaches or, just big fans, is how well we've been sharing the ball. So, we've still been implementing those breakdown drills that we had been doing before we, went home for break. And hopefully that will continue to translate into the game situation. But, it is, I was a pass first point guard, and anytime we share the ball, I'm going to get excited for them.
Coach, as always, the final question, keys to victory against Mars Hill.
Just limit our turnovers. I know we're going to be, like I said, rusty and anxious to be back on the court, so we just have to keep our composure. We talked about it, rebounding, and, just staying disciplined. Marshall's going to get her points. She's too talented of a player to shut down completely. So, again, just containing her and everybody be in help position to help off when needed.
Fans, tip-off in the Pryor Center is 5:30 on Wednesday. You can watch on uvayscavs.com or listen on 92.5 FM WLSDradio.com. Coach, thanks and good luck.